you treat me right. She said, you can get whatever you want, as long as you eat it right. Yeah, baby, go turn the lights out.
What's up, GOLDJUICE? We back in with another bumper clap video. Splat, you dig what I'm saying? Yeah. As you can read by the title, you feel me?
We get kicked out. Some big changes are taking place starting in like 3 days. And yeah, it's so this winter, we're moving.
Yeah, we're moving. Yeah, dig. We was gonna keep it low and just pop up.
Yeah, we were.
And that's the reason why we've been slacking on our videos, because we've been like, yo, we're gonna give you a tour of the crib and shit like that, like right now, but
there's a lot of things we gotta explain first though.
Oh, okay, we're gonna explain.
I know y'all probably like, who, what, where,
I know, like, what? I just moved in that crib.
Yeah, we just moved here.
Yeah.
And I think the beginning of May we moved here. I'm gonna just give you guys a brief rundown of what has happened since moving here. So we moved here at the beginning of May. And from just seeing it, viewing it the first time, we really liked it. We thought it was a lot of space. It's 4 bedrooms, our bedroom, his little studio. I was gonna have like a little filming room and then a guest room. And it worked out for the summer because there was a couple people that stood in our house in the summer. His brothers, 2 brothers stood in our house. So we had room for them to like be around in the house. Also his friends stood over, he was here for a little bit, and then his mom is actually staying here too.
Damn, niggas just staying in this motherfucker, right?
We did like the space, but this was our first house renting. We never lived in a house on our own before. This was our first time. So just seeing it off the bat, like when they viewed it to us, everything was good. Everything looked good, everything was cool.
Yeah, everything felt good. They most definitely sold it like
they sold it. Problems kind of started after we like started living here, and
that tends to happen a lot when for people who don't know about homes and stuff like that.
So take this video as a lesson for, you know, if you're trying to move and you just need to double check on certain things. That's it. The first big problem was our bathtub, which is right behind this fireplace. This is our bedroom right here. And our bathtub, we used it one night. Well, Will used it one night.
I was trying to get busy in that motherfucker, you feel me?
Everything cool, we chilling. So I'm in the bed. Will goes to take a bath, and he puts bubbles in it, makes it all, you know, cozy, nice.
Oh, nice, like the candles, everything.
Yes. And we also have the jetters. I don't know what it's called, like jet.
Yeah, the little jet tub.
They have a jacuzzi. They have the jetters in there. He put those on, and I got in the tub with him.
Pumped. You feel me?
So we're in the tub for like, he was pumped. We was in the tub for like 30 minutes, you know, just chilling, you know, doing what you're doing. We ain't doing that in the tub. It was like filming videos.
After the video went down, I was like, let me do it real quick. All right, make a long story
short. No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Because after that, we got in the tub. You forgot? Yeah.
I don't remember. What really sold us on this house was this room. Yeah. Mainly. Yeah. And this tub being connected to the room. We love the vibe. I like taking baths. You know, he likes to get in the bath here and there. So that really sold us. So anyway, we come out the bath, we go downstairs in our living room, and all you see is
a waterfall
of water coming from the ceiling onto the floor, and you see patches in the ceiling in 2 different spots. They're like, what the hell? We never really had that issue before.
And basically a flood downstairs in the kitchen.
Yeah, it was a flood, so we had to put like bowls and shit, change out the bowls, and we didn't have any direct maintenance to call, which is also frustrating because wherever we lived before, you know, in the apartments we lived in before, maintenance was always on call 24/7.
Urgent care.
Which we need urgent care. We don't have a direct number to the manager that manages this house. Yeah. So we call the company.
Nor the landlord.
Yes, they don't give it to us. We had to call the company, and the company had to leave a message to the manager, and mind you, it's the weekend. So she's like, yeah, I'm gonna leave a message. We're like, what do we do? So what's gonna happen? She's like, oh, well, don't worry, they'll call you back within 24 hours or whatever. The leak ended up stopping within, what was it, like
like 2 days.
No, not 2 days.
Cause it was still dripping, like the water.
It was dripping for like a day and a half. I'm gonna say that. But it was mainly because of the tub. So we were kind of sold a house that had a problem already, and that was already flag number 1. We spoke to the manager lady. You want to take over that part?
I was asking her, okay, so if I'm hitting you up and telling you like, yo, it's a major problem, such as like a leak from the ceiling, can you send somebody out? We can't send the one out right now, even though we are trying to locate the people or something. Basically, give me a bunch of BS because the landowner only uses a certain amount of people.
Also, say this, we were like, we just want to be a priority, you know, like we got this house really fast, you know, we gave you everything on time, like we just want our problems to be a priority. What did she say? We told
her I wanted to be a main priority. She said a lot of people want to be a main priority. Okay. I said, all right. So I said, okay, sis, right there, that right there, I was just like, okay, she wants to see a bad side of me. And I really was about to be like, yo, my nigga, like, all right. I was real calm and collected.
But he was real calm, he took it real
I was about to get real street on it, you feel me? I was about to pull out the hat. But other than that, I just told her like, look, miss, I said, I don't want the crib to have mold. I don't want mold to form because you guys taking your time.
And
you know what? And mold has already formed.
Water leakage and
it can possibly already have formed now because no one came to check out the crib yet. Like, well, somebody came here.
This happened the first month we lived here.
First month, someone came here already to look over it and see that it stopped leaking and all that, etc., etc. Then the guy came upstairs and was like, bro, honestly, I do AC repairs. I said, what the hell you doing here? You do AC repairs? Like. He was like, they just wanted me to come out to look at it. I said, bro, niggas is playing with me, bro. Niggas is playing with me, bro. He had to call a big homie, such as the supervisor, to come out. The supervisor has to come out and handle it. I said, the supervisor has to come out and handle it. I said, I can't just call somebody and get this repaired. My mother and them was like, don't spend your money because in contract, the landowner is supposed to control or handle and all this stuff like that. So also look at your contracts. If you do sign with someone rental, that's the only thing about having rental. Like when you renting from people, cause
it's not your
house. They have to take care of that, and that's what they didn't take care of it. So I was like, man, I'm not going. And we kicked out hella bread, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like we kicked out a good pretty penny just to be in this motherfucker. And it ended up not even being what we wanted. I just really feel like they didn't show us no love. They didn't show us no love here.
The communication was terrible. We never dealt with that, and I don't like those situations that the communication with either the property manager or management in general is just not there, and we can't get in contact with you. That is a huge problem, and we never dealt with that. So that was flag number 2. Also, what you forgot to mention was the guy that came, he said that another guy has to come, and what they have to do to repair the tub and the leakage is they have to dig underneath the tile of the tub.
Cut through the tile.
Yes.
So there's a whole bunch. They gotta pull out the generator, whatever that is, the jet underneath it. And they already said there's gonna be a process, and there's gonna be a ticket for the person who has to pay for it.
I think that's why the owner of this home was taking his time. Because he didn't want to pay the money to fix it. So that's number 2. Another problem is, I'm gonna talk about the water temperatures. Okay, so upstairs, you know, we have a bath in here, and we also have a guest bathroom down the hall. And his brothers were staying in the guest room, and you know, we stay in this room. Huge problem that kind of, at first I didn't really care, but then it started to really get annoying, was we only have hot water in the shower. There's no cold. It's literally either hot or flaming hot. Like it's just hot or hot. And I guess we kind of just got used to taking a shower like that. I would just keep it on like the lowest.
Lowest
side, and it would be like barely water coming out. And showering in hot water is really not good for your skin. Especially in this dry weather that we live in Vegas. Like the hot water and the dry temperature, like it's just not really good. And in our other apartment, I was so used to showering in warm temperatures because I don't really like showering in super hot. It just kind of burns my skin. it's just not really comfortable.
When you get out the tub, your skin be all red, and she got the shower, skin red. And I'm black, you feel me? My skin red, my chest look like I think I slapped. Somebody open my...
His brothers, they couldn't even shower in that shower in the guest bathroom. They chose to shower downstairs. Which I don't blame them. Cause
that water power not even strong in that one right there. So it's like that don't even pop out no water. So we was just like, bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you. This probably like the worst investment we probably ever had done.
Downstairs in the living room, there's patches that you can clearly see. Like during the day, at night you can't really see it, but during the day you can see patches of paint that they try to paint over, and I guess that's exactly where the leaks happen. So this was a problem in the past, and they probably knew about this, but they never said anything.
They never said nothing.
And never made it a known issue. So it's still a fucked problem.
Yeah.
Around the time that, like the month that we moved in, well, you know, we both were cleaning, and he got on top to see the top of the kitchen cabinets.
Yeah.
You don't really check for that when you're looking at houses.
I ain't going to jump on the counter in front of her. Like,
yeah, nobody's gonna do that.
Yeah.
So we checked it after when we're cleaning and doing all this stuff. And what did you see? Because I didn't see it.
I seen this sticky substance. It's a sticky, really, really sticky substance. Like not even grease substance. It's like some shit that you put there for like extra bee wax type shit. Like it's some strong stuff that
I think it's to catch flies.
It's to catch flies. Well, there was a bunch of nets up there, and I was like, what the fuck? What the hell?
We tried to clean it ourselves. We couldn't clean it.
Yeah,
so we hired a cleaning service to clean the house, but specifically to clean that top. They couldn't clean it. They were like, this is ruining my supplies. I can't, like, you're gonna have to contact the owner or the manager. We're like,
I don't know what this is.
Really? So we called Miss Manager, you know? We'll call her because I ain't call her. But we'll call Miss Manager, and what does she say? She knows exactly what we're talking about.
She said, get some acetone, get some nail
put nail polish remover on it.
What the fuck?
If you knew what we were talking about, why was this issue not fixed before we came? Like, you know exactly, you knew it was there.
Bruh.
You knew it was there.
Niggas, that's why I said niggas playing with us, bruh.
Yes, and we don't like to be played with because we're super nice people. We're understanding. We like to compromise.
I think when they see us as kids, they see us like young.
I think that's
when you young, you look young, you got this money. They think that, oh y'all, I don't know who this is. We just gonna play like you dumb.
Yeah.
All right, okay, cool. Like you think I won't leave this bitch? Like I ain't got a bag to find somewhere else to go. What the fuck are you talking about? Not even just the house, but the community, right? My neighbor DMs me. I'm talking about DMs me and tells me like, yo, bro, someone just tried to break in my house. The third time someone tried to break in my house. This is my neighbor who lives right across the street from me.
Literally, we can see this balcony from right there.
Like right across
right
from me.
there.
And he was like, bro, niggas tried to break in my joint. This is the third time. I said, what? I said, niggas trying to break in your spot? I'm just like, nah, champ. I said, nah, this ain't, I got a baby on the way.
I'm paranoid and I'm a scared person. So if I was to be by myself here, especially pregnant or, you know, God forbid the baby comes, I just don't want to worry about stuff like that. Like we never had to worry about stuff like that. In our other apartment, we had security, you know? They had to call to come in through the gate, you know? It's always security 24/7. So I didn't really like that. It's kind of easy to get in this in this housing thing.
Yeah, I said, look, I ain't really worried about all that. I just said, my baby got to go safe because right now, anything my baby feel, anything my wife is feeling, my baby is feeling. So if my wife over here having anxiety attacks about stuff like this and she can't breathe properly because we breathing in mold at night and stuff like that, like, I need to get off my ass on my feet and then change the situation. And now we're moving,
change the situation. We also don't use all of this space. We feel like it's too much space for us.
It ain't about the space.
We don't use the space.
You feel me?
About the safe.
About the safe, you feel me? Because we go get big mansions and have 1 million of kids somewhere, big ass farm, growing our own plants and everything like that. I'm a security. It's not even just about space, it's about the safety. Because I honestly, we could have made it something if we really wanted to. It just, once we found out it had a lot of hidden problems, that just turned us off. It never turned anybody off. So it's just like, bruh, like you could at least told us this at the beginning. We would have at least stepped on, you know, been on eggshells. Or we wouldn't even have bought the place. So it's just like, you know, they try to finesse it. But we're gonna show y'all exactly what we're talking about. Don't mind the crib because there's nothing in it right now. It's completely empty. It's just things that we're throwing away and things that we're taking with us to the flight.
The house and the problems was 80% of why we want to move. The other 20%, we don't want to live in Vegas anymore.
Yeah.
We lived here for about 2 years.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years, and this was where we started together.
Yeah.
You know, like we were dating before we lived here, but this is when we got our first crib together.
Yeah.
And like we really got to know each other, like deep down, like
we distanced ourselves.
100%.
Most definitely distanced ourselves.
Yeah, we did.
This is distant.
We did because we're super far from our family. The only person that lives here is his grandma. And his mom lives on the East Coast. My mom lives on the East Coast. We're having a baby. So a lot of things are changing. I really loved living here. You know, when we first came here, it was definitely something new, something fresh. And we just feel like it's time for something new again.
Yeah.
We're Aries, we like change. You know, we don't like to just stay stuck.
Yeah.
Feel stuck,
Yeah.
not stay stuck, feel stuck. And we don't feel stuck with each other. We just feel like we need new surroundings.
Yeah, of course. You always need you need new energy, bro. You need that new energy, bro.
Yeah.
So if y'all can guess where you think we're going, comment down below, or any state or anything of some sort. Just comment down below. Any feelings you got, or any feelings you do have right now.
Yep.
Comment down
What
below.
you think? We got a moving pod, so a lot of our stuff has already been shipped to the location.
Yeah.
We threw out a couple of old things because we want to get some new furniture, some new vibes in the crib.
And we just doing something different every day. Every day we're just trying to think outside the box and do something different.
Yep. We feel like individually and together, this will be a really good move. And yeah, it'll be something new for us bringing a baby into this world. We'll just see you guys in a new space. This is happening, and damn, we're gonna be there in 3 days.
Long story short, we're just gonna get into showing y'all the crib real quick and just letting y'all know like exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah, ain't nothing in here. This ain't a prank. Ain't nothing.
They would have to cut through this right here, and I think they already cut through it. That's why I look like that. So that's it. The big gun. I emptied my room.
We ain't never had nothing in here anyway.
Nothing been here.
Ain't nothing in here, but they have McDonald's outside. These are patches in the ceiling, but you can't really see. You can't really see. I see it right here actually, and I see it up there. But,
I probably can't even see it.
yeah, it's like white, so it kind of blends in with the wall, but
y'all can see that right there though, right? See how that water came down that wall?
and it's also, yeah, it's dripping from the
It's
side.
to the side? See, I'm gonna see it
So
there.
if we put on that tub again, that would probably happen again.
You like y'all gold juice.
We do.
On the road to more and better things.
If you guys are watching this and you feel like you need something new, you need to change, don't wait. Do
Don't
it
hesitate.
now. You know, do it now. If
Get
you
off
feel
your ass
like
and on
you-
your feet.
Do it now. And if you feel like that's gonna motivate you to work harder or to just work more, do it. Cause we doing it. You can do it too.
We lay
It's back, like baseball, my that. Ain't nobody gon' play with my racks. VVS's around my neck. Bad and hat, it's fat. Like baseball, my that. Ain't nobody gon' play with my racks.